What's good, y'all, man? So, we talk about Penn State. Do y'all think they can make the college football playoff, man? Let's talk about it. So, this is their remaining schedule, right? I wouldn't say this is a vaunted schedule. I think they could definitely come on top. They're going to host Ohio State this week. I'm going to get my game pick here in a second, or going forward. But Washington, Purdue, Minnesota, Maryland, some pretty winnable games. The one at Minnesota, just that being a road game, could be tough. Maybe Purdue. But overall, Penn State's having a great year, right? I think the concern right now is Drew Aller and his health, right? Dealing with an injury right now, kind of banged up, questionable to go in this game, Drew Aller. So it's going to be interesting to see kind of how they kind of make up for that. Now, the thing to know for when it comes to Penn State, they got a really good rushing attack, right? They got Katron Allen, who's having a really good season. Nicholas Singleton's also having a good year, 483 yards rushing, right? And Allen has 509, right? So two really good backs when you look at it. You know what I'm saying? When you break down what Penn State can do. So that's the key part about this team. They can also throw it, right? Allen's having a great season, 1,600 yards passing this year. But they can run it as well. So I think it's going to be key. Defenses played pretty good this year. But when you look at this schedule, I feel like for the most part, I see one L potentially for them. One L for Penn State. I think 11-1, which is strength of schedule, beating some of these teams in the Big Ten, you feel pretty good, right? But it's going to be important that you beat the rest of the competition if you happen to lose to an Ohio State. So I think their chance to get into college football playoff is pretty high. Obviously, third-rated team in the AP poll will have college football playoff rankings dropping in this month of November, so that'll be a lot of fun. I'll probably start doing my videos on that, probably instead of the AP poll. AP poll kind of gets that, most of the brunt of it, especially, before that comes out. So I'll probably do a lot of that and reacting to the rankings and some of the top 25 teams that they have as well when that gets released, I believe on Tuesdays going forward. But it's going to be real interesting to see, man. But I think Penn State, you should feel pretty good. And like I said, I feel like you're pretty much in the driver's seat. As long as you handle your business, do what you're supposed to do, you should be just fine. You should be able to come on top in the schedule. Like I said, Washington, Purdue, Minnesota, Maryland, pretty much winnable games, scratching the obviously tough one against Ohio State. So should feel pretty good. Tyler Warren's having a great season as well for them at the tight end spot, leads them in receiving so far this year. Defensively, Reed's having a good year, 44 tackles on the season. You should feel pretty good if you Penn State. You should be able to run through the schedule. You should be able to, at worst, lose one game, man. So y'all comment below. I want to hear y'all thoughts. Does Penn State run through their schedule? Can they go and make a college football playoff? My answer is going to be yes. I think so. But comment below. I want to hear your thoughts.